Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here we're back with Head is Code. We're now starting to go into the security room, escape room, and oh boy, well, last time, Hannah basically just said she was a robot in this case. So, that opens several different questions in all varying different sizes. Like, doesn't make much sense in terms of birth me code, but that note, if we can believe that at face value, that means technically one person here isn't a robot then, right? So could that have been us? We don't know how sophisticated robots are. Like, even if, like, they can bleed properly or not. It all depends, really. I'm assuming if like, we saw the ending where they got shot, like, both Marco and Jasmine, I'm assuming everyone is a robot, and, like, then happens either they do have physical organic blood, so, that's, it's gonna be weird to think about. Be harder to realize if anyone's a robot or not, so, Gonna be interesting to see. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Onwards we go. Still have no idea how to get through the reactor quickly, though. It's obviously supposed to be a very specific thing, but, we'll go back to that later. Who even uses VHS tapes anymore? Hipsters, and also me and my family, because I'm, some of our favorite movies are actually still VHS, so, yeah. Flight of Navigator is a really good movie. Check it out, it's great. This is 2022 for crying out loud. God damn it. Look at how much space this old age technology even takes. Look at the tapes, hoping to discover something from a label or another. But it's better to have a physical copy than, you know, just digital. I mean, it feels better. I mean, oh god, now thinking back on it. Now there's like the later Phoenix Wright games don't even have physical copies. They only have digital. That's stupid. Ugh. Just give us the physical copies, Capcom. No, just, whoa, please. I looked at the tapes, hoping to discover something from a label or another. Alas, they were all unlabeled. Huh? Are they just empty? Huh. Took my search higher in the shelves. There, I found a few suitcases. Oh, those things. I couldn't reach them, though. There's a chair. If only I would have been taller or something let me climb up there. I could just shake this thing to get them down, but I get pelted by VHSs. And sure, I would have taken them off the shelves, too. First two. Are you insane? Look how many there were. I could have done so yap if I wanted to spend an entire hour doing that. Finding some ladder or something similar is my only suitable resource. There's chairs? Chair. These could be used if I need to get up in some fashion. No gamers here, just by the state of these sorry chairs. Oh, gosh dang it. They're not gamer chairs. Okay. Dab. Okay. And next to them were a bunch of empty boxes in a water cooler. It doesn't work since it's empty. It probably wouldn't have been really easy to poison if someone wanted to. They only needed to fill this thing up with water, put some sprinkle little poison in there, and boom, the moment we drank it, we'd be dead. The thought sent a bad shiver through my spine. Ignoring that feeling, I moved away. Now we can get to it. Making clever use of the nearby commuter chairs, I could add a few feet to my height, allowing me to reach the higher ledge where a bunch of suitcases were stashed. Still, when I got up to the chair, it did a whirring cracking noise and was already on the verge of giving way under my weight. Hang on, buddy. Spoke to the chair, reassuring it. Don't worry, this will all be over. I grabbed a random suitcase and instantly the chair broke apart, leaving me to fall into the ground with a loud noise. The room shook slightly and some VHSs fell off the shelves, the majority landing all over my body. Bad end. The end. Okay, standing in computer chairs, not secure. I repeat, standing in computer chairs, not secure. And they call this a security room, too. I don't feel secure at all. I'm insecure right now. I'm going to myself as I rode my feet. Hope there was no other suitcase I needed to grab because I figured I would have to call Jasmine over. Speak of the devil, she just happened to wander back in. Are you okay? I heard a loud crashing noise as the moonlight right in this room. Well, that would certainly be a miracle if it did happen, huh? Oh, I'm not that heavy, you fat ass. If you're in high spirits, then I guess I was worrying over nothing. She popped back her head into the other room. Thanks, Jazz. You're a real peach, real helpful. I chased that out of my head, and then I tried to open the suitcase. Either do or do not. There is no try, and I didn't. But what? What? The suitcase is locked up with a bunch of screws. Okay, we need a screwdriver. At least I brought it down if we ever found a screwdriver. Or some coins. Classic escape room maneuver. been over. Tried the one I kept from the bedroom, but it was too wide. Yep, unscrewdriver them. Oh yeah, well, the other time though, we actually had the hammer. Could have used that on the reactor room, right? There's the air conditioner. Hey, this is the same air conditioner the lounge's AC. Wait, the initial escape room you just said about the coin? Your memories are a bit fuddled. The same AC as the lounge? Wait, what lounge? I must have confused the AC with another. Huh. I could go through there if I wanted to switch with Jasmine and have her explore this room instead. Oh, that's where Jasmine is, but yeah, your memories are getting filled up with the future time, the other timelines now, huh? How do you feel, Simon? This symbol is weird. It looks like a red cross with a bunch of additional lines. Isn't this a symbol Smiley wore as a clasp? Huh. Must be really important. We'll go with that hand thing asked. These desks were reminiscent of office desks, not so much security desks. Then again, I didn't know exactly what security rooms really looked like. Reminds me of my friend who used to work as a security guard. Oh, dang. Friends? You have friends? The kinds of things people did on camera are always a good story. Well, not always. There's always going to be, like, it's going to be something interesting. You just record it, take it, then illegally upload it to the internet. I wonder if it's just because they knew someone was watching. On this desk was a bunch of electronics, a lamp, and some paper. Oh, dang, they have paper? I don't. I just have many different envelopes, which I have to write things on. The other much of the same. The computers didn't seem to work. In this chair, it looks really bad. It's not a gamer chair. I feel terrible for anyone that's sit on that for an extended period of time. Made me miss my gaming chair at home. Simon, true gamer mode. No, it was really not an expensive one. Didn't have the money for that. A simpler one, but it was still leagues above the sorry excuse for a chair. I wonder how many guards this place had. There were 18 screens lined up over 3 rows of 6, or in 3 seconds of 6. All of them were shut down. All in front of it was a console. I assume this is used to access security footage. Yep, without it active, there was little I could have done with it. So I did little and made like a tree. Why you make like a tree and get out of here. Oh yeah, we didn't look at the map. There's that room. Oh, that's the room we're gonna look in for Jasmine. We swap out. Wait, what the heck is this large thing? This means like console for servers? And there's another bathroom. Jasmine, how... I swear to gosh, Jasmine, every single room, escape room, has a bathroom. How did you... I'm still not over it. Probably a bad idea to pull that alarm. Bad idea not to pull it. I did anyway. Yes! I thought maybe it would give Jasmine a scare, but nothing happened. Let's head outside. No leaving until we solve these rooms. Oh, these are coffee. I want some coffee. Supers? I don't get it. I don't get it. Is that new brand of coffee? Supers. No, look, it's coffee. And why are there plates stored here when it's clearly just a break counter? And this... is this ketchup? Is that mustard over there? Oh, we're gonna make a hamburger or some hot dogs? Is this a restaurant? Examine the burger thoroughly. Could I have gone for a burger on top of the sandwich I'd eaten earlier? The answer was yes. Burgers are always fine. Burger. Just had to decide if I trusted the burger. Trust nobody. Not even your beef. Not even your best friend. You trust the beef. I grabbed the burger and... oh, it was plastic. Well, I'm a plastic person inside, so... my teeth. Something didn't feel right, though. I can hear a little clink when I shake it. Pulling the burger a little, I managed to break it apart. Inside was a little key. Cool. I only had to find where to use it now. I'll get everything here. Jasmine! Clock out your shift! Hey, Jay, let's switch it up, okay? Before we do, want to help me with a thing? Sure. What is it? What is it? Wires, or... I came into the room. It was a lot smaller than I expected, and very dark. The back was some huge mess. It was possible to see the top and the bottom of what was stored there. A lot of shelves of piles upon piles of paper, and everything was locked up behind a gate. There wasn't even a space to walk, so if you wanted to get anything out, you had to remove what was in the front first. God damn it. Doing out ribbing all this? It would take forever. No, I found a screwdriver, but I can't get it. Is it high on the shelf? I can get it down, no problem. I'm taller than you. No, nothing with the screwdriver itself. I think the box is open when we found something else here. What I really need help with is this. She pointed to the console with wires made of all colors on the room connected to various parts. Well, all the colors in the world wasn't right, unless one considered red, green, and blue all the colors in the world. Technically red, green, and blue are technically the colors for light, and I remember just going through VLR with a friend, and just wondering, is that supposed to be, is it yellow supposed to be a primary color? Following that, she also handed me a piece of paper. There were diagrams of the wires, pointing where each should be connected, though which diagram was the right one wasn't clear. According to this, we'll get a screwdriver. Well, dang, if we don't solve the diagrams, we'll be screwed over then, huh? However, when we take it out, the door will slide shut. Oh, that means if we take it out, we'll be trapped here. Sounds bad. Let's not take it then. I'm pretty sure we'll have to. The idea is that one person will take it and shut themselves in, and pass the screwdriver to the other person on the other side of the door. The other person will use it and then they'll send it back. If it's put back in the box, the door will open again. That way, they're ensuring we don't do anything they don't want us to deal with it, like taking it to their room, for example. Weird way of handling it. There's nothing like that for a hammer I found in the bedroom. You found a hammer? Did you bring it with you? Yeah, I have it on me. Maybe we'll have to make use of it in some way then. Do you think you can handle this wire stuff on your own? Well, I'm glad we just told her we had a hammer on hand. I took a cursory look over the piece of paper. This looked pretty easy. I'll think about it. Don't worry, we'll solve it lickety-split like a banana peel. Let's split. I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I acted like I had to think really hard about it, leaning against part of the console that didn't have a keyboard. Meantime, Jasmine waited at me and let us examine the other room, where she would be more useful. It's that side. Well, let's just get the wire puzzle out of the way. I unlocked the wire using the key I found in the burger. The Borgor. I wish I had a real burger instead of a key, but it was hard to argue the key was more useful right now. The key's not edible. When I looked at the piece of paper Jasmine left me, on it was a bunch of diagrams telling me how to operate this piece of junk. This hunk of junk. I had to put the wires in this hole, and that one, and this hole, then that one, and definitely not that hole. And green here, red there, blue here, over there. Didn't work. That was the first diagram crossed out. I tried the second, same thing. In order to make us waste time as much as possible, they probably made the last one work. I'm trying to solve this big brain style. I switched my method of elimination by going in from the end instead. It only made the job harder on me because turns out the next diagram on the list was the correct one. Wasted some time trying them out from the end after going halfway from the start. Son of a gun. It's like you read my mind, knew exactly when I switch it up. Damn you, Smiley. You... Bah! Humbug. The screen next to the wires lit up once they were all in. Oh, we got it. Come back, you. Hey, Jake, come here. I solved it. I didn't want to glow, but I wanted to talk to her about this puzzle. It was hardly one anyway. The wires matched the configuration a lot, and it had been really easy to figure out. Why couldn't she have done it? Oh, good! You let the screwdriver's cat out. The screwdriver's cat out? I'm pretty sure screwdrivers, like, prefer dogs instead, Jasmine. Shush. Screwdriver's cat? Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat? You still brought it up. You still brought it up. Even though you don't like bringing it up. Is a running joke in the Moon Discord about Schrodinger's cat has brought so much in pseudoscience that it's not even... Basically everyone knows at this point. It gets so annoying it's ever brought up again. Oh, God. Also, the box isn't actually open yet. Yes, Schrödinger's cat. That's what I said. No, Schrödinger. Well, let's just get the screwdriver and have a ding-dong blast with it then. Schrödinger. Sure, let's go with that. So, Schrödinger's cat. So, how do we even know there's a screwdriver in this box anyway? Because it's got an indication on it? You told me? Look, it clearly shows a screwdriver. You're the kind of person to trust what you see at face value, huh? What are you getting at? Well, we can't be sure there's a screwdriver or not until we open the box. Until then, the box both has a screwdriver in it and doesn't. That's why it's called Schrödinger's cat, because it may be alive or dead, just there could be a screwdriver or not. No, it's Schrödinger. What are you talking about? Are you trying to sound smart, even though it has no bearing on our situation? As you know, Schrödinger's car is a very important piece of theory for quantum mechanics. Now he's a car, too? Yeah. How many things can Schrödinger fit in his box? I thought something bad. Never mind. Slip of the tongue. Bah, feel free to call me back over when you really need my help, S. She stormed the room after I made fun of Schrödinger's cat too much. I couldn't help it. At this moment of life, even just to mention that thing made me facepalm. The topic of the wires completely escaped my mind, but at this point, she certainly wouldn't answer until she simmered down. See, that's the box, so let's just get it. That screen was lit up, I could operate the keyboard. Oh, that's the screen, actually. It was some kind of puzzle slug, which was just angled around rearranging letters. Like an anagram. The square with yellow and green operated like a tactile mouse. I quickly made word of this little thing, and the nearby click echoed. Must be Screwdriver's cat box opening. As soon as that, a judgment appeared in the door frame. Did you get it? I heard something about screwdrivers. Well, I have a hammer on hand. Yep, it's open. Okay. Whatever you did also activate something on their side, so I'm gonna need the screwdriver now. There's the suitcase on the floor with a bunch of screws in it. You think I could do it instead? I brought it down after all. Let me do this one thing at least. I capitulated in front of her insistence. It's true she hasn't done a whole lot yet. Agreeing to her demand, I reached for the box, which she quickly slipped back, knowing the door would close. I opened it and took the tool out. We're stuck here. We're stuck here. No! The door shut as predicted. I stood the screwdriver and waited patiently. Huh, this is weird. And this suitcase is some kind of technology thing. It can connect to the console at the back. The screens are on now. She paused for a little bit. Well, what's on them? Hold on, this is a bit strange. I'm gonna need your hammer. Think you can send it over too? My hammer? No. Really? Yeah. Please send it over. She asked more desperately when I questioned her. Shrugging, she took it out and sent it to the door. Not realizing I could have just asked for the screwdriver back and left the room. Yeah. That would prove to be a strange mistake indeed when I suddenly heard something bizarre. Something glass reached my ears. Did someone jump through a window? No, there were no windows here. Well, maybe the PCs on there would be windows, but the PCs. Jay, what are you doing? I'm solving the puzzle. One sec. What? The sound of the windows being smashed one after another echoed through the dimly lit room. I couldn't understand what Jasmine was doing. What are you doing? I told you I'm solving the puzzle. What? Almost there. What the fuck? Once more, I heard the sounds of some windows being smashed. Those were most likely the screens of the security console being destroyed. They're most silent. It seemed as though she was done. The screwdriver and hammer both sent back into the door. What did you do? I put the screwdriver back in the box and quickly grabbed the hammer and dispatched it back to my coat. I sat down and witnessed the outcome. God, what the fuck? I broke the screens because that's what I had to do. See, when I put the stuff in the suitcase, they all lit up. But it didn't show anything because the battery wasn't strong enough. So I smashed them all. The battery wasn't strong enough, so you smashed them all? What the shit? I smashed all the screens until only the one that mattered was left, and now they work. Well, there had to be an easier way than that, because, listen, the hammer wasn't part of this room, right? What if Smiley decides we did a real bad thing? Oh, yeah, you're right. What the actual fuck, though? But I didn't see any way, I swear. What? Come on, let's look up the security footage before we go. There has to be something worthwhile in there. Well, the password. She pointed to the screen. Oh, right, it was currently displayed on it. We should unlock the doors downstairs first. Okay, I'll go that way. What the hell? She hurried out of here, so embarrassed by her behavior. Sheesh, so hot-headed. I don't know what happened to you, Jasmine. I left the area to also take care of the door. Entered the password quickly before coming back up the stairs. I don't think I would have that reaction after this. I would be like thinking, what the actual fuck are you doing? Within the next minute, we were back up. Had a thought for the screwdriver we had to leave behind. Goodbye, Mr. Screwdriver. I'd never forget you. I will always remember the times we had together. The screen that had been smashed was lit up, and I could see the live feed of one of the rooms. It looked like a church or something like that. Oh, how coincidental. Let's see what we have here. Now that everything was open, it was easy for me to sit down and use the console. It looked a little like a computer interface, so it didn't take very long for me to get used to it. Around the system were a lot of files. Folders upon folders numbered in strange sequences that were lining up the database. If someone would have asked me how many files there were, I would have answered, a lot. The only way to refer to this many files. Try a random one? It sounds like we can tell what they all are with those numbers. Normally they're format based on dates, but in here they're named strange things. Like Golem? I tried to frame the file as she suggested, but it didn't mount anything. The file was corrupted. The other one gave the same result, and upon the third one, I gave up trying them without aim. This piece of shit probably has a check for corrupted files. Let's try to run a repair tool. Assuming it's not, as you say, a piece of shit. Well, it's running. Well, it's going. Mind answering a few things for me? Desmond inquisitively arched her brow. Where did you find the drawers you unscrewed? Oh, right. There was a piece of paper with a code. That's what I used to unlock the doors. Really now? I swear. It was easy as that. Nothing else was required. So all this with the screens? That was part of the puzzle too. I swear. She was lying. This was hiding something from me. I didn't care if Smiley needed to replace the screens, for whatever reason he might need to do so. But what I cared for is that Jasmine was giving me the entire truth. There had been something in the screens that she didn't want me to see. Was it personal? Was it worse? Was it incriminating? Before I could try dwelling on it, check finished. There's only a single unencrypted file remaining. I pulled it up and booted it. It's like a text file or something, but it was a video. Aha! Jackpot. We got some footage, boys. Whoa. Jasmine cleared her throat, but I was focused on the screen. On it was one of the twins and Ray. Narrowing my eyes, I leaned forward. This is... What is this? They've never gone together, I don't think. The screen they were arguing had no sound, only picture. They were in a scanner room of some sort. After a while, the twin ran through the scanners. That... Huh? Is it live? No, it's a file. I looked over at Jasmine, who pointed at the screen as to tell me to keep looking. The feed wasn't done giving us information. Ray was panicking. He was back to the wall, both his hands grabbing to the surface as he was trying to rip his nails off. Slowly, something was rolling back into focus. It was the twin's head. Oh my god! Huh? Finally, Ray looked around the room, seeming scared from the occurrence. After a minute, he tenderly reached for the head. He grabbed it and ran out. Nothing happened afterwards. What the fuck? When did that happen? I don't know. One of the twins is dead? There's a fast forward button. Nothing happened until twin came back to the screen. The other twin, the one still alive. Waiting for a moment, she stepped through the scanner. However, there was no head rolling back this time. Nothing happened to her. That's weird. Wait, rewind that. So, maybe the theory I had before was right. The different rooms, they held the same scanners on each floor. It looks like, anyway. Look close to the screen while doing that. See him play it again. Pause it. Hit the button while Jasmine excitedly pointed the image. Look! She got rid of it! The color's fucking gone. How could you do that? Something doesn't add up. Other than the fact Jasmine was swearing, which she only rarely did, something was definitely not right. I rewind the feed to the very beginning and let it play again. We need to tell someone about this. If she can remove her collar... No, I think it's best we don't talk about it with the others for now. If one of them really did die, then that means Ray's gonna do whatever it takes to hide it. In his urgency, he might decide to silence those who know. It's clearly not his fault. The twin runs out of it on her own. But who's gonna believe him? Especially when the twins is gone too. Oh boy. If that's gonna happen now, or... That means Ray went, like... If this is a feat happening currently in this floor, I'm assuming, in this current time, that means he came back through the train, met one of the twins, and they decided to go together, probably from A's insistence they split up and all that, and then continued on to her room. Huh. Wait, does that mean they had the ninth person in their room? Jasmine remained silent, uncertain. I decided to do a final cursory check. First, I looked at the file's name, trying to see if it would help me figure out when it was recorded, but no dice. Once again, just like the rest, it was named by a number, but it was far too high to be considered a date. It would briefly considered to be maybe in seconds, like if it was X seconds after the dating game started, but I figured it wasn't it. Okay, let's go then. This could cause unnecessary strife if people found out about it. First, we have to see what happened to the twins and what Ray's state is. Yeah, let's go, on the double. We'll be talking. Whether or not like this happened in real time with Ray, whether he knows about it or not, it's gonna be very interesting. The two of us ran away from the room and then quickly down the stairs. The lobby almost tripped and mashed my shoulder against the wall. Ah! Gosh, I shouldn't be a daredevil. Are you okay? Jasmine called from the station. I did it right afterwards while we waited for the train. Luck have it, Ray's in the train waiting. Yeah, I'm fine. I knew we should have waited for the twins. Didn't you want to head out? Yeah, but I always felt like it might have been the better outcome. I was just too curious, I guess. Well, I'm glad I took that chance the first time, but I'll have you know that technically it was not the better choice. I'll give you that much. She sighed, clearly worried about the choice she made earlier. They're winning the battle between the dragon and the griffin, too. I didn't start to worry anyway. It was the same for me. I should have remained behind to check on the twins. Now I just wanted to see if they were fine. There was no time to waste, even if you would be too late already. The train arrived. We boarded it. Dun, dun. It did a little chime, it set off, and the only thing eradicating the sounds was the announcer's voice in the speakers. Approaching station. Louisiana. While the train was moving, I thought about the situation again. First of all, I found a note that spoke of a person that didn't belong. Was it E? Nope, not anymore. Was it A? Depends. All of us had no link. Was it the twins? If a twin could take off their collar, was it her? No. Or was it Ray the person that didn't belong? His reaction seemed genuine. There was legitimate fear in his eyes when he was scared shitless earlier. No, it had to be a twin. Then maybe I kept those thoughts to myself. It's difficult to think about because the twins were young. They didn't have the life experience to set up this entire place or anything. Right? The twins couldn't do this. One of them died too. Why did I have this uneasy feeling that told me I need to watch my back? So many facts didn't add up. The fact that one of the twins didn't have her collar during the video didn't add up. The fact Ray took the head was weird. The fact that the twin just ran out and died, she knew the risks, so why? The simplest idea would be that twin removed her collar and found a way to do so without dying. If that was the case, then she was gone and wouldn't be of any help. I had to stay calm. Station's coming. Come on, faster. Justin's muttering encouraging words to the train to go fast to the station. Oh, so who's now not train racist? I couldn't help but smirk at that futile endeavor. I regained my seriousness when we arrived to the station. I was now in emergency mode. Both of us left the train in a hurry. Quickly, we had to get some info. From what the situation was on the platform, the door was open. The twins had come back then. Quick, into the lobby. They're trying to examine this place. We need to find someone quickly. I wordlessly agreed while engulfing myself into the lobby. Here we are. You don't know we have heels gone. After a short travel up the stairs and through a hallway, I emerged into the lounge. On the near side of the room was a bar. I had time to think about what this place before A spoke to me. Is everything alright? I saw behind the bar, apparently preparing drinks for the others. Eve was sitting on a stool waiting for hers, and next to her were the twins. I thought so. Time seemed to stand still while I opened my eyes wider. I could see them clear as day. The twins were alive. Both the twins were alive. My eyes darted to their necks. Was the collars there? I need to check for the collars. Both of them had their collars on. What? Jasmine joined me momentarily. When she noticed my state, she elbowed me aside. Contrary to me, she wasn't nearly as horrified by the discovery that two people were still alive and trapped here. Please excuse him. He's never seen a bar in his life, so this is really surprising to him. It's... Oh. I cleared my throat and finally came back to reality. The twins turned around by this point, so I had to put my normal face, even if I thought it wasn't too convincing. Yes, that's correct. Well, Yeah, I think my theory is right. Might. It literally is the whole thing. Well, this is my belief, so I'm gonna look for information to confirm it. That whole thing. Whatever that is again. I think it was in the lexicon for this game. I need to think of that again. Bars are things I've never seen before, so I was really surprised at how shiny the countertop is. Wow, just run a finger along the countertop. Wow, not a speck of dust in it. Oh, there's one. Lick. Okay. Dust is tasty. I see. Unrelated to that... sorry. Unrelated to that, where's Ray? Big man wasn't there yet. We don't know. In fact, the twin just came back a few moments ago. Did something happen? Have you reason to search for him? The less we see of him, the better, I think. I wouldn't go that far. The two of them could speak. As I did, I realized I felt sick. Just a little. I couldn't believe my eyes. Either what I saw earlier was false, or this was false. You're fakes! I couldn't trust my eyes. I needed to calm down. No, nothing happened. Everything is all fine. I just had to find a play it cool. Do you desire a drink? Take a seat. I'll make some refreshments from what we got here. Thanks for the offer, but I'm not really thirsty. That was a lie. I did feel awfully thirsty. I wasn't wondering. However, I lied through my teeth to get some time alone. If he was genuine in his offer, I had no time for this. I just need a bit of a walk, I think. So soon they're coming back? What can I say? My mind's starting to get old. Does that mean you want to sit down instead? No, I had to keep in shape. You know, jog and all that for my cardiovascular disease. I laugh extremely unnaturally. Oh, I guess I was right. The twins stopped caring and went back to their drinks. I hope they weren't alcoholic or anything. What's the old man thinking? The way towards the others, I left them alone. I walked back down the stairs. What was I going to do now? I debated on the proper course of action. The choice came down to sharing information or not, because I couldn't make sense of it. I could kind of trust Jasmine, and she pulled off that weird thing with the screens. That event still lingers in my mind, deep within my subconscious. I could also click more evidence. Currently, I thought the twins and Ray were all extremely suspicious. What with the others, though? Could I really share info like that without any lead? Oh, Marco and Ray are still there. That means that technically they never went, so yeah. With this walk, I could also explore a station and gather more info. This is a difficult choice. I want to click more info. Let's not be cooperative this time. I felt like I was going on a crusade. Was it fair of me to doubt everyone else to the point where I want to search every nook and cranny of the rooms they already investigated? All this will spark out doubt. Just Jasmine and Marco of everyone in here, but I didn't know if I can even trust those two right now. Perhaps Marco's still fine. The room with the screens, however, showed me another sign of Jasmine I wasn't sure I was okay with. It was too early to jump to conclusions, but I never really thought Jasmine's screen smashing rampage was far stranger than I originally believed. Yeah? Did I have cause for doubting her other than that? Not really. Still. I didn't want to be had. I wanted to be smart. I want to be courageous. I want to solve the situation. I don't want to be a coward! But what about Marco? Well, yeah, Marco's still fine. I was avoiding the main topic, the twins and Ray. Their meeting was impossible to begin with because they hadn't gone together. They had no contact, in fact, all the way up to the unearthing that video as far as I knew. Oh. Well, it's off my thoughts. I saw the train right on the other side. Out of it came Marco and Ray. I said to move to the side and watch what they're doing. I hid in the little dark alcove. I didn't want to spy on them, but Ray gave me cause for concern. The two of them were talking. I couldn't make out what they were saying from afar. Straining my ear, I caught some of their words once the train left the station completely. Wait to be up there. I need a drink. Yeah. I couldn't hear them pass as they entered the little lobby. Wait, how did you know, like... Did you come back to this lounge at some point then? How does Marco know about the drink, or is he just making a joke? I stepped out of the little alcove, and Ray turned his head in my direction. Crap, he saw me. He went up the stairs. Oh no. Did he realize I was spying on them? I hadn't hardly heard anything of what he said. What if he was coming here to stop me from some of the beans of something I hadn't heard? That seemed unfair. Could he be reasoned with? I realized then that this long wait between having disappeared upstairs and the fact he hadn't come down meant he wasn't hot on my trail. I was just being paranoid. Like he was! Let's let my cheeks awake myself up from that. Come on, Simon. My blood ran cold when I heard some footsteps behind me. Oh. Ray emerged from the doorframe. I turned around and looked at him. The fear on my face was clearly upon display. What are you so afraid of? Why did he ask me that? Didn't he know? It was obvious. I didn't hear anything, I swear. I don't know anything. What are you prattling on about, you dumb youth? I blinked once. No, I need to blink twice to take those words in and know what he said. What? Didn't he come to punch me? When you left the train, you were talking, and I swear I didn't hear anything. Wait, is that what you're afraid of? That I'm gonna hit you for that? God damn, you're the stupidest kid I've ever seen. I couldn't make heads or tails of what he was saying. What? That was stupid. That was... You're the biggest scaredy cat ever, aren't you? What are you doing here alone, then? I was gonna lead to a station. Alone? Is it going in pairs, no? Yeah, I suppose consider stations we already explored because... I stopped myself from talking. Was it really wise to spread paranoia to others, and especially Ray most of all? Especially when we know him now. Well, because of what? Because... Okay, Simon, now is the time for your confrontation. Because Jasmine and I found something really strange in the security room. It's a recorded tape, and we have cause for thinking some people here are strange. Maybe involved with everything happening to us. He said not to drop his name out of caution. I see. I'm in then. Huh? I said I'm in. We go to a station team of 2, right? So I'm in. We won't explore a new one if you're too pains to do so, but we can search the ones everyone already looked into. I'm also just in catching whoever put me in here, so give them a one-way trip to tasting dirt for the remainder of the universe. Oh. Got any objections? No, of course not. Okay, let's look around together then. What a great pair. What an unlucky pairing. Okay. What an unlucky pairing, and yet that was what I had to deal with. This is... Oh, I'm gonna love this then, huh? After another while, the train arrived. I still didn't know where I wanted to go. I could go and search the station the eccentrics left earlier, the pantry. I could also search the library Jasmine and Marco explored, but it didn't feel like a priority. Even less a priority was the one I explored with Ray, because we already found everything there. Or did we? There was also that weird station which explored. The stars, whatever that meant. I swear, if it's gonna be the garden planting place again. I thought that might have been interesting. Da-da-da. Shoo. And the train goes parts. Pro train station. Guardy Manger. The train set up towards the first of all those. Come to think of it, we would have to search 3, maybe 4 stations if we wanted to cover our own, and we were only 2 people. Perhaps it would be best to split up. Yet I had an uneasy feeling. Didn't trust Ray at all too much, so I decided I didn't want to let him go alone to my friend's room. What if he found something? If at least I did, then I could cover for them and keep those doubts about me. The last thing I wanted was for this to degenerate into a witch hunt for Jasmine or Marco, to spark this man's own dubious thoughts. No matter what, I couldn't let him head into the room my friends explored together. So, made up your mind yet? You look like you're thinking a lot. I'm just wondering how we'll explore 4 stations in our lonesome. Easy. Just leave 2 to me and you can pick 2 too. But what if one of us finds something really important? Maybe we should go together to one of the stations first. Pfft. No, I'm the one that can steal anything I find. Yet, yeah, that was part of the reason why I had to expose a note to most of the others. Yeah, maybe I was a snake and Ray was a bear. The train stopped at the pantry. Shit, what was my choice? I need to make a mind on who would go where. Ray was on the way out of the train already. He apparently decided for me. Hey, wait! Hurry up, the door's gonna close. The urgency situation, I did a quick inventory of my choices. Either come out of the station with Ray, or give him another explorer once we're done with this one. If I came out here with him, I could keep an eye on him. Make our search slower, but I could definitely get him to agree with me if we found something disastrous with these tricks. Or if I tricked him, I could have him go to the bedroom once he was done in the pantry and meet him there later, and avoid having him explore the library at all. That way, neither Jasmine nor Marco had to come under suspicion. Was there a third option to all this? If there was, I needed some kind of divine sign to go on with it, because I didn't really know what else I could have done. It all came down to protecting my friends, but in which way? Aw, dang, I actually want to see the stairs room, but, believe going to the pantry with Ray. I want to see what happens when we're together. Wait up, I'm coming too! I left the train. The man turned around to stare at me as the train drove off behind me, cutting off my way back out. I wasn't allowed to change my mind anymore. Didn't you say we better split off? Not only are you a big damn coward, but you're also indecisive to boot. I thought it'd be better if we go together, even if it takes a little longer. This way we can make sure we comb the entire place. Besides, you want to clear your suspicions about the others, right? Or confirm them. Yeah. He listened without adding another word. I assumed he was on board my shoddy plan. Buddies. Thankfully, he didn't suspect I did all this because I didn't trust him. It would be best to keep an eye on him. I called from the station before heading up. Nobody upstairs? No. Get up here already. The others are still in the lounge if I had to guess. Makes sense. I walked in. I watched the door to the lobby. Didn't move. Right, the station has already been solved. I expected the door to close. I need to focus. Focus, you. Focus. Wait, I can't focus. I have ADHD. Walking the stairs, I arrived in the pantry. Oh, wow. Huh. This hardly looks like a normal pantry, but I think that's already obvious. There's a bunch of cabinets. And are these vending machines? I have no idea how to describe them. It's a weird slope concave. I don't know. Didn't look like I imagined at all. There's a large open area, tons of desks to eat at. Well, I want to eat some food. I want some burger. The main area had 4 desks, but 2 seats each. Fitting, considering how we were 8. Of course, we wouldn't be eating at these tables ever. Well, get on with it. You want to explore this room, so go ahead. Sit down. I'm just gonna sit down just like, have fun, you. And you? Already started. He just sit down. The man was eating some kind of pickle at a table. Okay, so this is a chaperone me from afar. I hard to consider exploration, but it meant he wouldn't get my way until I talked to him at least. Ah. Oh, this whole entire area. There's a chair over there. And 2 bathrooms, yeah. Jasmine, I swear. Summer cool drink. It wasn't summer yet, though. How do you? It's not summer. Maybe it's, well, technically it says spring. April 22nd, 2022. I could have gone for a cool drink anyway. You should have taken that drink from the A master then. I didn't care which season it was, honestly. Yes, you can still eat freeze pops and ice cream in winter. Nobody can stop you. Go for it. There's a random box down there. Check it later. Could you imagine having a glass this big? You could fill it up with so much stuff. Like marbles. It was around 2 fists my height. Holding it up would need both hands. And by the time you're done drinking this, you'd gain a few pounds at least. Maybe it wouldn't be such a good idea, but who knows. Perhaps Mark O'Donnell would do some stupid jokes about having fries with that. Since he wasn't here, I substituted myself for him. He's getting more and more like a dumbass. Yes, and you should embrace it. What's this box? It was a little random box, cardboard box on our table. Would it be safe to open when Ray was around? Everything you're gonna do is gonna be bad, so I'm, touched everything. I decided to do it after I made sure it would be helpful to do so by examining the more interesting stuff. Oh my god, are you serious? I'm assuming he's sitting here. These strange futuristic tables had a simplistic model that I really liked. Yeah, they're pleasing. They're aesthetically pleasing. But I'm no interior designer. Someone else is in this series. The chairs looked as though they could flip over and break the moment you leaned back. Ray was sitting on one, so it couldn't have been that bad. And part of me was very tempted to tip his seat over. I feel like if I did that, my troubles would abruptly end in darkness. Plus, that is rude, Simon. Rude. Very rude. I abstained despite the intense desire to do so. There's also that screen. What's over here? Another table? Oh, plant. Nice little shrubbery. Oh no. Cute and nice little shrubbery. Good boy. Good boy. Pets leaves. Good boy. These fridges contain all sorts of food. Oh, those are fridges? They don't really look too much like maybe drawers. They were stocked from top to bottom with all the varieties I could ever imagine. Unfortunately, they were also all in tightly sealed compartments. To get anything out, I had to either be taller to pick them from the top or do some weird puzzle mini-game on the bottom screen. Oh, I don't want to waste time with that. Whether there was in those compartments wasn't food for sure, and all of it had already been emptied by the eccentrics when they came by here. Still, I couldn't shake that feeling there was something more than meets the eye of these fridges. Maybe not these specifically, but did Smiley really expect us to live and eat here? Why was this here? No, there was something else for sure. Was this to make us hungry? Or was it to convince us that we were hungry? To convince us we were hungry. I'm thinking back to what Marco said too about the food thing. I need some kind of code to open any of the fridges. I think this room was solved. These things close back up on their own. I clenched my teeth a little. Does it mean I needed to get Ray's help for this? I didn't want him to be the first to find anything. If he did, then he'd share it with everyone. Maybe it would cause too much strife. No, I had to do something about it. However, I couldn't have the fact I needed his help. I could figure out a way to trick him to getting me the solution without giving away what it was for? My god. Ray might have been able to know what to do with these consoles, but alone, I couldn't tell. The screens were blank, but pressing buttons seemed to activate a grid-based display. One thing I couldn't understand, though. These opened the fridges to the back. I assume that's where Ray got his food. If that was the case, I'd need his help to open anything here. Well, now we could open Boxy Woxy. I am the box ghost. Open the box inside was a lot of sheets of paper with indications in the shape of a table. They were not real tables, but computerized tables. Huh? There are a few columns and rows, and each of the squares seemed to have a code inscribed within them. I wasn't sure what the columns and the rows represented. Since this wasn't immediately dangerous, I could share this with Ray. Before I did so, I just had to make sure he wouldn't see whatever I'd find with his help. There was a pen in this box, too. I picked it up and started scribbling into a page. To open the fridge, one needs to keep their collar against the keyboard. What? Otherwise, we'll lock down again as soon as the collar is removed. I only need to get ready to use the console with these instructions, and you'd never be able to look around the screen to see me opening the fridge in the back. What? Oh my god, that's so stupid, Simon. Jesus Christ. Ray, what do you have there? My drink. No, you have food too. So what? So, can I have some? Nobody's gonna notice a little bit of food missing. Did you have a look around this place? There's enough food for at least 10 years, and if all 8 of us would eat every day. So you want my help? Yes or no? Let me finish this real quick, then I'll be up. The man took his time. Just eating eating every single sliced pickle, one at a time. Pop, pop, pop into mouth. A few minutes passed before he was done, at which point he proved he was a man of his word and started to meet me. Or you want me to check? I looked around with him in tow this time. Ah. Okay, check everything again. Hey, look, it's not a drink. What do you mean? It's the representation of a drink. Oh my god. You can't actually drink it. Are you putting De Socrates before the horse? No, you're confusing Rene Marguerite with Rene De Socrates there. One's an artist and other's a philosopher. I know, really close, but not the same thing. Whatever. This poster was a waste of time and you know it. Dang. Everything was a waste of time anyway. If everything was a waste of time, then nothing really was. Ray just couldn't understand the subtleties about it. God damn it. Who's a good little boy? Not you. Dang. I've been cut deep. Stop being stupid. You don't need to eat pet that plant. Not pet. Don't eat the plant, please. It's a good boy. Come on, give it a shot. Look at how happy the plant is. Just a nice and happy plant. It's fake. He reached down and started planting the plant. I guess when the plant became even happier. Give emotion to plant. Ray was still painting the plant. Good. He's now been subjected to the pet plant way. That's where I got my sandwich. These things are packed with food. That's about it. Moving on along now. Hey, I didn't get food. Are you hungry, son? No, it doesn't change, but it doesn't change the fact that let's shut up and bring me somewhere interesting instead. It's like got rude. Yeah. Haven't you been sitting in one of these chairs? I lowered my ass into it and voila, I was sitting. Dang, I wish I could be that insightful. Can't sit sideways or anything. You couldn't know that even if you're still a little boy. Hey, I'm not little. I'm medium-sized. I'm 24. Yeah, that's like 12 in age years. If you want to have your glass of water or your little cardboard juice, there's some in the fridge, no doubt. I only drink soda anymore. But maybe more water would be good. Not that it give Ray the satisfaction of being right or anything. What do you want to know? You look like you wanted to ask me a question. I was just wondering, Ray. You don't really talk to other people much, do you? I don't trust people. I don't trust you, and I don't trust anybody else here. If I did, then I'd play right into Smiley's hands because whoever it is, they could abuse that trust. I'm not stupid. I'd rather not give him any leverage over me. Yet, you shared your real name without even thinking about it. You really think Ray is my real name? You're even stupider boy than I thought. If it wasn't his real name, then he was hiding the effect really well with how he's always reacted when we called his name. If it wasn't his real name, then what was it? If I asked him, none of your business. At least I'll tell you that Ray is short for Raymond. Is that your name? Probably a middle name. I'm not gonna answer any more questions about my name. Now, do you want my help looking around this place, or do you want me to roll you down the stairs? I took the former option naturally. Aw, don't you want the ladder to have me spinning in circles like a cartwheel? Like a dime down a staircase? Like they do in action movies. Some action movies, anyway. Before I talk to Ray about the console, I need to bring him to the box and get a sheet of paper with a grid. Ray, I found this box earlier. I think the paper inside has some instructions. It's the most stupidest plan ever. I opened up and brought up my query from earlier. The little trick I inscribed in it was still there. I had to prevent him from looking at the other paper, else he might realize this was a ruse. Give me that. He glanced over it while snatching it from my hands. The exasperated sigh, he crumpled the paper by holding it tightly. Hey, we need those instructions! Should this room be unlocked? Yeah, but there's a fridge that's still locked for some reason. I can't open it. I bet there's something inside. Fucking hell. Okay then. You could use a console and... No, I'll open the fridge. I found all this after all, so I should be entitled to have a look. Do whatever then. Whenever you're ready, I can follow these dumb instructions. Well, good thing he knows it's dumb. Perfect. Now I need to bring him to the console. Oh, god damn it. When I went to the console, I prepared myself. I stood in front of one of the fridges. Okay, now try that combination 1 by 1 until this fridge unlocks. And don't let your collar or it will close again. Yeah, I get it. Be ready to open and take whatever's inside out. I swear, Simon, I hate this. This plan is so stupid. With Ray the console doing my bidding, I safely waited for the fridge to unlock. This damn thing isn't clear enough. Which combination works? Try them all, I don't know. It's not that long, is it? This posture is terrible, too. Smiley can go fuck himself. Cast a glance through my shoulder. At least he was taking my dish onto the paper seriously, even made this take longer. Eventually he had the right combination. Okay, the door's unlocked. I'll look inside now. Remember, the directions to stay down. Yeah, just get that shit out. We can clear all the issues later. I opened the fridge's door. Inside it wasn't refrigerated, surprisingly enough. It was a strange black case. I opened that too. Inside was nothing. However, the shape of the foam previously holding the items was unmistakable. It was a gun. From there was something square-shaped, something the shape of a spoon. The third item was... It's actually 2 items. 2 guns. Oh, shit! I opened my eyes wide at that realization. There had been 2 guns in there. I can tell from their foam. And he had gained guns. Oh, shit. For how long had they been concealing that? Suddenly they jumped to the top of the list of priorities to deal with. Wait, this is the stars room? This is the pantry. What? Maybe I'm already, of course I'm gonna get confused about, like, what rooms each person went to. In my head, all the usual possibilities mix into something unsightly. What if E's abilities had been a lie? A would have told her to conceal them in order to appear saintly. Perhaps the 2 of them had been playing this the whole time. They had guns after all. They hadn't shared with everyone else. They hadn't left them behind, discarded them, or broken them. They most likely had them on their own selves. Suddenly my face turned to pure shock. The old man's bag. That was a perfect place to hide something like this. I can't deal with this alone. As much as I disliked it, I had to share it with Ray. Even with the video, what happened in it was an immediate threat like these guns were. Speak up, pup. What do you mean by that? I closed the fridge's door but kept the case shut. Keep the case out. Ray took a signal he can stand up. I slid the case over to the ground with my foot. I stopped next to Ray. The man examined it, frowning deeply. Guns, huh? Yes. We need to remove them. No, that's dangerous. Best we just do nothing. What? How could you... Listen, boy. Are you out of your mind? Bringing your fist to a gunfight would just get you killed. Yeah, see? Like, he has common sense. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, even if you don't trust him, I trust him. That's just probably just my... Like, just... I'm the most naive person. I'm the hopeless romantic. Nah. Not that romantic, though. I said we should go take a look at the other stations. Are you sure about that? Yes. In fact, you should put the case back in there, too. Make it look like nothing ever happened, just in case. He leaned back down and tied the coat again. I reluctantly agreed and closed the case and stuffed it back into the fridge. Once it was all said was done, we suddenly left the area. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna get something to drink. This has made me seriously thirsty. Whatever you do, don't do something dumb, you daft kid. I awaited him as I moved towards the stairs on their side. If he wasn't going to help, I'd go fetch Jasmine or something. We need to remove those guns no matter what. Wow. Wait, would I really involve my friends in this? No, that wasn't a good idea. Perhaps Ray was right. I need to investigate their station first. The best target might be my next suspicious duo, the twins. Quickly, I ran over to catch the same train as Ray. I ran down the stairs. The train was there and would soon leave if I didn't hurry. Station, I saw Ray was sitting down facing away from me. I could slip into the next section and he probably would not notice me. I crouched as soon as they entered. Wonder how he's gonna take this then. The door was closed behind me. You're off. The man had left at the second station, the library. I didn't care if he explored my friend's room now. I could tell he was genuine in the care he took in telling me that was dangerous earlier. I sat down the train when it arrived at the stars. It went away shortly, as it was a station I'd already been saw before. I listened to the lobby. Oh, ho, ho, boy. Yep, I can already tell this is the exact same. But we'll leave this off here, because I sure do love my cliffhangers, don't I? Oh boy, this is the exact same room from Birth Me Code. Exact same room. The looks of it. I wonder if it's going to be styled differently because of the art style and the backgrounds. I wonder. Possibly. Maybe. Maybe it's just a direct port. Depends. And the whole thing about the twins being colorblind, at least one of them was. Of course, I still don't know which one technically is colorblind or not. That whole mix-up thing is going to be confusing to think about. I still trust Ray, technically speaking, because this whole tape is obviously from something else entirely. The twins are alive, yeah, so yeah, makes sense. Don't know if the guns, like, were from, like, you know, A and E or from, you know, the twins here. I definitely think it's from A and E, though, because, yeah, A had a gun in the main timeline, so yeah. I'll go with that line of thought. Definitely think that there's many different floors of this place, like, going with different robots. That's what I'm going with, the whole thing with Hannah. Curiouser and curiouser. But, leave this off for next time. So, hope you had a fun time watching as I am playing this. I hope you see me next time, what time may be, and I'll hope you have a fantastic day.